I'm getting a PhD right now, and no one in my life actually knows what it's about, and no one in my life actually knows why I'm doing it, bro. Because when you hear PhD, you're like, oh, this guy's probably trying to become a professor or something, right? Obviously, that's part of the reason, but no, you're wrong. When I graduated my undergrad, I realized one thing very quickly, right? That immigrant communities, we already have way too many doctors, lawyers, engineers, businessmen, all this stuff, right? We have way too many of that. Everyone goes into like finance and all this stuff, right? And I was working as a kinesiologist for a bit, so I was already kind of in a clinical setting. I was kind of on that med school route, trying to get into med school. But I was like, bro, our community already has tons of this, bro, and I don't even want to do it, so I should leave that job to people that actually want to do it. But you know what our communities are missing? Our voices aren't heard in government. Our voices aren't heard in policy. Our voices aren't really heard on social media and things like that, right? And because of that, we don't really have representation in these groups and these places that we need representation in. That's how we're going to create the changes in our community. And just something I'm good at in general is this kind of health and fitness, right? So then basically my research now is just looking at the effects of active living programs on kids that speak English as a second language. Because it plays a huge role in the identity formation, just kind of building that community. I can learn from people like me so I can see what our community actually needs and try to implement it into policy and things like that. Because for instance, right now in the fitness community, right, when I'm talking to you guys, no one actually knows what it's like as a brown person to get jacked. No one actually knows the problem as immigrants, like what you kind of have to go through, the generations and generations of misinformation and trauma that you have to build just to get to different places in your career, in your physique, in business, in school, all this stuff, right? All these things are missing in our communities. And generally for myself, bro, gym and sports changed my life. And I need to understand why this type of transformation doesn't reach everyone. And that's honestly why I'm here. I'm talking to a camera, talking to you guys, trying to get a PhD, trying to maybe become a professor one day and get that university affiliation. And if I don't, just try to get some sort of seat in government and policy so we actually have a seat that's representing our people. I can represent our people as much as I can. Because the people that need this information, these services the most are the people that often don't get it at all. Put the work in, don't overthink it.